From the Sunday Times. June the 8th, 2008. Hillary, they just don't like you. It's not race or age or gender. It's simply that American voters have turned from the Clinton past to new hope in Obama. By Rod Liddle. I'm not sure how I'd feel if I were a black man watching Barack Obama win the Democratic presidential nomination and reading the eulogies pouring in from whitey. I have the suspicion that I would take myself off to the bathroom sharpish. Obama's victory has been cheered much as one might cheer a labrador that can balance rich tea biscuits on its nose, and with that slightly sickly tone you get from news reports of the Paralympic Games. Oh, didn't he do well? And he's, black. Bless him. Obama's blackness is the least remarkable thing about him. Indeed, he spent much of the campaign insisting that race was a non-issue, of no consequence, and being hawkish on immigration. Unlike his Democratic opponent, Hillary Clinton, who at certain opportune moments during the campaign blacked up as if she were about to break into a rendition of My Mammy. Such is politics, I suppose. Obama ran a good campaign, but he was helped by the fact that he was pitched against an opponent who had nothing whatsoever to commend her except for her gender, that, and the fact that she was one of the fairly large number of women who very occasionally had sexual intercourse with the popular president, Bill Clinton. None of Bill's magic washed off on her. She appeared shrill, stiff, disingenuous and even vicious. In the battle of competing beleaguered and supposedly unelectable minorities, blacks versus women, Obama won for the perfectly respectable reason that he is charismatic, eloquent and has appeared less opportunistic than his rival. Aside from an unhealthy minority, people judge politicians not according to their skin or their gender, but by whether they suspect that if left alone in your drawing room for 5 minutes they would nick the silverware. Hillary, they thought, probably would. And the antimacassars. And the sideboard. Now we have Obama versus the representative from another equally disparaged minority, the elderly. John McCain is 71 and his bowels have been displayed for the edification of the American public, revealing precancerous polyps. The electorate has also been enjoined to consider the melanomas that previously afflicted McCain's shoulder and the problems with his lymph and carotid glands. So the election itself may be a close call, blackness versus infirmity. You hope the American public banish this from their minds and, on more rational grounds, go for Obama. Strip away the Vietnam hero stuff and the incontinence pads and McCain is revealed as a politician further to the right than a fish knife. You might hope, too, that Obama politely rejects the ministrations from his former opponent to become a running mate. They don't like Hillary much, the electorate, and it's not because of her race, age or gender.
delete Hillary.com. The power of the harasser, the abuser, the rapist depends above all on the silence of women.